That night, the sky of Beijing seemed to be decorated to welcome one of the most prestigious nights in the Chinese entertainment world, Weibo Night. The streets around the grandiose building where the event took place were already filled with spotlights rotating in all directions, sending flashes of light into the clear night sky. The air was a little chilly, but full of spirit as thousands of fans gathered outside carrying banners, posters, and glow sticks to greet their idols. I was lucky to be one of the eyewitnesses of the evening, being in an area quite close to the red carpet. From my position, I could clearly see how the celebrities arrived one by one, stepping gracefully in their best outfits. However, there was one star couple that from the very beginning was most anticipated by many around: Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei. The atmosphere immediately turned boisterous when their names were heard mentioned by the host of the red carpet. The fans around me cheered, shouting the names of the two in turn. I could feel the infectious vibrancy of the spirit, and I myself was swept away in that moment. Zhou Ye stepped forward. She wore a silver-golden evening gown that shimmered whenever exposed to the camera. Her hair is elegantly coiled, with a few thin strands left loose, adding an air of grace and naturalness. Her smile is soft, full of confidence, but still carries a sweet aura that makes anyone who looks at her feel warm. By his side, Cheng Lei appeared dashing in a classic black suit with a modern twist. His suit was perfectly cut, revealing his firm posture. A black bow tie and a crisp white shirt complete the look that truly exudes the aura of a big star. But what made him different was not just his clothes, but the way he looked at Zhou Ye beside him. There was tenderness and respect in that gaze. I heard admiring whispers from those around me. "They fit perfectly," said a spectator behind me, "like a living drama scene." And I can't disagree. The sight of the two walking side by side on the red carpet is really like pieces of a romantic story coming out of a glass screen. At every step, the camera flashes endlessly. Zhou Ye occasionally waved his hand with a cute smile, while Cheng Lei remained calm but did not hesitate to bow his head politely to greet the audience. There was one small moment that made everyone cheer even louder. When the hem of Zhou Ye's dress had time to drag and almost blocked a path, Cheng Lei reflexively lowered her head slightly, helping to make sure the dress remained neat. Simple gesture, but very sweet. The cameras immediately caught it, and I'm sure that moment will be one of the most talked about the next day. After passing through the red carpet, the two entered the magnificent hall where the event took place. The interior is so charming. Huge crystal chandeliers hang from the ceiling, round tables are decorated with fresh flowers, and giant LED screens display glimpses of the moments of the artists present. I observed Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei placed at the same table, sitting next to each other. From my position, I could see little interaction between them. Cheng Lei with a gentleman's gesture pulled a chair to Zhou Ye before he sat down, a polite act that in return invited admiring glances from the guests around. Zhou Ye replied with a small smile, and I could see her lips moving to say, "Thank you." The event began with a sparkling musical performance, welcome, and awarding. However, to be honest, I paid more attention to Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei. There was something soothing in the way they sat side by side. No exaggeration, not too far-fetched, but it feels so natural. When the performer made a joke, the two laughed almost simultaneously. When there was a beautiful dance performance on the stage, Zhou Ye looked amazed and Cheng Lei turned his head briefly, smiling at his innocent expression. There was another moment that made me even more convinced of their harmony. When the appetizer was served, Zhou Ye seemed to struggle a little with the position of his chopsticks. Without much of a word, Cheng Lei calmly gave a simple gesture, displaying the correct hand gesture. Zhou Ye directly followed him, then chuckled shyly. It was just a small detail, but up close I could see how the voiceless conversation felt so warm. Throughout the event, the two were caught on a large camera several times highlighting invited guests. Every time their faces appeared on the screen, the audience in the hall immediately gave small applause and cheers. Zhou Ye always replied with a polite smile, while Cheng Lei gave a brief nod. But I could see, they looked at each other briefly as if sharing a private moment in the midst of such a bright public spotlight. The most memorable part of the night for many, me included, was when a special segment of the Silver Screen Couple Awards kicked off. Although the two do not come as a couple in this particular drama, The camera still captures them as an example of harmonious synergy. The presenter even commented, "Look, just sitting next to each other is like a couple from a romantic drama." The remark made the whole hall laugh, and Zhou Ye covered her mouth with her hand while smiling shyly. Cheng Lei only smiled slightly, but his eyes clearly showed warmth. Towards the end of the event, the atmosphere became more calm and full of gratitude. The artists present interact with each other, take pictures, and talk casually. I saw Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei several times join other artist groups, but they still paid attention to each other. As Zhou Ye laughed along with the other actresses, Cheng Lei occasionally glanced at her with a calm expression, as if to make sure she was okay. On the contrary, when Cheng Lei talked to other actors, Zhou Ye seemed to occasionally turn his head towards him with a faint smile. The evening ended with a lively musical performance. The lights of the spotlight swirled, confetti fell from the ceiling, and everyone stood to applaud. Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei stood side by side, clapping their hands with beaming faces. There was a brief moment when the falling confetti hit Zhou Ye's shoulder, and Cheng Lei quickly put it away with a smooth movement. Again, a simple moment that made the surrounding audience a little cheer. As an eyewitness, I felt lucky to be able to witness the beauty of that night firsthand. The presence of Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei not only added to the sparkle of the Weibo Night event, but also brought sincere warmth. They are not only stars on the screen, but also figures that exude an aura of harmony when together. As they finally left the hall, walking side by side through the crowd, I heard a spectator beside me whisper, "Either they're just close friends or more, but their energies are completely harmonious." I smile because I feel the same in my heart. Weibo Night, the night may be over, but the image of Zhou Ye and Cheng Lei walking together, sharing laughter and small moments of meaning, will remain in the memories of all those present, including me.